Hare Krishna, Namaste. Chapter 11, entitled as Vishwarupa Dharshana Yoga, Sloka 50. Sañjaya uvāca ityarjunaṁ vāsudevas tathoktvā svakaṁ rūpaṁ darśayāmāsa bhūyaḥ āśvāsayām āsa ca bhītam enaṁ bhūtvā punaḥ saumya-vapur mahātmā. In this sloka, Sañjaya states that the Lord assured Arjuna by showing him the familiar form. Sañjaya uvāca, Sañjaya said, Vāsudevas, Sri Kṛṣṇa, arjunaṁ, to Arjuna, iti, thus, uktvā, having said, svakaṁ rūpaṁ, his own form, tatha, as he said, bhūyaḥ, again, darśayām, revealed, mahātmā, the exalted one, Sri Kṛṣṇa, bhītam enaṁ, the frightened Arjuna, saumya-vapur bhūtvā, assuming a familiar form that was as before, punaḥ, again, āśvāsayām, Sudra. Translation. Sañjaya said to Dhṛtarāṣṭra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Kṛṣṇa, having spoken thus to Arjuna, displayed his real four-armed form, and at last showed his two-armed form, thus encouraging the fearful Arjuna. Here, Kṛṣṇa is referred as mahātmā again, because whenever he wants, he takes the gigantic form like Trivikrama. Whenever he wants, he takes the smaller form like Vamana. Whenever he wants, he takes the form as a prince of Ayodhya. Whenever he wants, he takes the form as a loving darling of Vrindavana. Whenever he wants, he gives the divine eyes to Arjuna to see his cosmic form. Whenever he wants, he gives the vision of his beautiful, sweet, two-armed form, mahātmā. All these things that Kṛṣṇa does are not by any indrajala, not by tricks or magics, but simply by his sweet will. Therefore he is mahātmā. The Supreme Lord Kṛṣṇa, who is the Bhagavan, who possesses all the opulences and limited vibhuti, is mentioned here as Vāsudeva. The reason is to show the relationship that Kṛṣṇa and Arjuna has. It was due to this relationship and the bhakti that Arjuna had towards Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa accepted Arjuna's request. It is not just simply having relationship with the Lord, but the relationship with the Lord must be with bhakti, because even Shishupal is related to Kṛṣṇa, but he had zero bhakti towards Kṛṣṇa. Therefore, relationship plus bhakti was a greater advantage for Arjuna, and he was blessed. Therefore, his request was fulfilled by the Lord. Saumya-vapur, meaning the familiar, pleasant, beautiful form which is seen often. Does it mean the cosmic form which was shown earlier was not beautiful, was not nice? Answer is no. Arjuna was not familiar, Arjuna was not comfortable to that form. Not that the Lord form is bad, is horrible. Everything that the Lord shows, has, are auspicious. Likewise his forms as well. The Supreme Lord accepted Arjuna's request out of his compassion, which is one of the quality of Bhagavan, who has unlimited oceanic compassion, and showed the form that Arjuna wanted to see out of his relationship with him. Vasudeva Suno, as son of Vasudeva. The Atma relationship is very important than the body relationship. But if one has a relationship of Atma to Atma plus body to body, then it's much more greater. In this case, Arjuna had both. He is a Jivatma and Kṛṣṇa is Paramatma. Arjuna is Kṛṣṇa's son. Therefore, they had both Atma relationship and body relationship. The order is, one has to first have Atma relationship and then body relationship. Not the reverse, meaning focusing on the body relationship and give secondary importance to Atma relationship. In this Sloka, as we learned, is spoken by Sañjaya. It is interesting and important to note that at the beginning of this chapter, in 9th Sloka, Sañjaya said, Evam uktvā tato rajan mahāyogeshvaro harihi darśayāmāsa pārtāya paramam rūpaṁ āśvāsayām darśayām āsa. The term darśayām āsa is first spoken in the 9th Sloka of this chapter, and the same term is used in this Sloka 50th as well, darśayām āsa, meaning revealed the form. Sañjaya plays an important role as a guru who explains what's happening over there and here. In this chapter, Sañjaya speaks 3 times. First, in verse 9 through 14, second, in verse 35, and thirdly, in this Sloka 50th. In many of the chapters in Bhagavad Gita, the conversation happens directly between Kṛṣṇa and Arjuna. Lest we will see the presence of Sañjaya, though it is Sañjaya who is narrating the entire conversation between Kṛṣṇa and Arjuna to Dhṛtarāṣṭra, but many chapters we will see either Arjuna starts a chapter with a question or Kṛṣṇa himself continues from the previous chapter to the next chapter without even any provoking question directly from Arjuna. So why can't this chapter, which is darshan of the universal form, did not happen the same manner? Why Sañjaya has to be a mediator between the start and end? The answer is, it is only through a media of a guru that one can understand, see and attain God. That is the deeper meaning of why Sañjaya starts and Sañjaya ends over here. one might have a question that previously in the Sloka we learned that it is only through bhakti that one can understand, see and attain Kṛṣṇa. Now we are hearing it is only through Guru one can understand, see and attain Kṛṣṇa. It is not contradicting. It is by the grace of Guru one gets bhakti, and it is by the grace of Guru one is cultivated how to perform bhakti. It is by the grace of Guru one gets Kṛṣṇa. Therefore bhakti is the mean, but that bhakti is attained and practiced under the guidance of a bona fide spiritual master, Guru. Therefore, this is something to take a keynote for those who are serious in their spiritual journey towards Kṛṣṇa, to find a Guru and take his guidance seriously. Kṛṣṇa, since his birth, has shown his supremacy, unlike Lord Rama. When Kṛṣṇa appeared first, he was with his four-armed form. That's what Vasudeva and Devaki first saw. Then, when he was moved from Mathura to Gokula, Adisesha was protecting the Lord from the heavy rain as an umbrella. When Kṛṣṇa was running around and playing in the grounds of Vrindavan, it is said Garuda protected the Lord from the scorching sun, the heat, as an umbrella. Brahma, Indra, and many other devatas fell at the feet of Kṛṣṇa and glorified Kṛṣṇa. So throughout the pastime, we can see Kṛṣṇa exhibiting his supremacy. He has shown he is Bhagavan. He is the supreme absolute truth. Whereas in the case of Lord Rama, we don't see such things. He always exhibited himself to be an human being. Between Kṛṣṇa Leela and Rama's, it has its own sweetness. When Kṛṣṇa appeared with his four-armed form, Vasudeva and Devaki requested Kṛṣṇa to appear as a baby, as a normal baby. It is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam and also in Vishnu Purana. Upasamhara Vishvatman ato rūpaṁ alokikam Shankha Chakra Gada Padma Shriya Jushtum Chaturpujam. O my Lord, you are the all-pervading Supreme Personality of Godhead, and your transcendental four-armed form, holding conch shell, disc, club, and lotus, is unnatural for this world. Please withdraw this form and become just like a natural human child, so that I may try to hide you somewhere. These are the prayers of the parents when Kṛṣṇa appeared with four arms. But it is interesting, even when Duryodhana or Shishupal, when they saw the Lord with four-armed form, they didn't value it. They didn't accept Kṛṣṇa to be the Supreme Lord. But the interesting point to be noted is they were captivated by the beauty and appearance of the Lord. That has been noted. Like how Surpanaka, Thara, Mandodari, who are all opposing opponent party of Lord Rama. They praise Lord Rama. So the Lord's form is very attractive in such a way it even captivates those who are envious to the Lord. But it is just out of foolishness. Duryodhana or Shishupal, they did not understand who Kṛṣṇa is. Avajananti mamudha, because of their ignorance. One question need to be addressed. When Kṛṣṇa revealed the four-armed form to Arjuna and then the two-armed form, what happened to the cosmic form? Arjuna was given a divine eyes by which he was able to see the Vishvarupa, because one cannot see the form of the Lord with prakrita eyes, the material eyes. One needs aprakrita, transcendental eyes, divine eyes, and that is what has been blessed by the Lord to Arjuna. Once Arjuna had the aprakrita eyes, out of Lord's sankalpa, he was able to see the universal form. And then after that was ended, meaning when Arjuna wanted to end what he was seeing and he wants to see the Lord in his original form, the cosmic form did not end because he wanted to end. It is Arjuna's aprakrita eyes were taken off. In other words, the Shakti, the power which was given earlier, were reverted back by the Lord. That's all. But the Lord in his cosmic form, as well as with his four-handed form and in two-armed form, exists simultaneously. Just because Arjuna did not want to see or change his vision from cosmic to four-armed to two-armed, the cosmic came to an end. No, it was still existing. It was just the divine vision was taken away from Arjuna. That's all happened. Saumya-vapur. It is very significant to note this term, which means very beautiful form, the most beautiful form. When Kṛṣṇa was present, everyone were attracted simply by Kṛṣṇa's form. And it was this form that banished the fear of Arjuna. In Brahma Samhita, it is stated, Premanjana Chaurita Bhakti Vilochanena. Only a person whose eyes are smeared with the ointment of love can see the beautiful form of Sri Kṛṣṇa. To conclude, having spoken to Arjuna, thus Vāsudevas, Sri Kṛṣṇa, showed his own form, the four-handed form, and at last showed his two-armed form, removing the fear of Arjuna, made him happy and peaceful. And in the following sloka, Arjuna confirms that he is now in peace, in calm mind. Ityarjunaṁ vāsudevas tathoktvā svakaṁ rūpaṁ darśayām bhūyaḥ āśvāsayām āsa ca bhītam enaṁ bhūtvā punaḥ saumya-vapur mahātmā. Namaste. Hare Kṛṣṇa.